not a slogan.
It's real.
And who said that it's real? It's very real. And it's not, if I could learn it, because I was self-taught, I was not trained as in medical field at all. I was running my own business in California, had nothing to do with health. And when I was told I only had 5 years to live, I moved. It wasn't funny at the time, but looking back, and my husband is an actor and a radio announcer. So actors live in California or New York, and we moved to Texas. So I can tell you that was not an easy move. But I felt if I only had 5 years left, I wanted to be where my only child lived, which was Houston, Texas. And she was newly married and probably going to have her kids, and I wanted to be there at least for a little bit, you know. So I was going to Texas. Fortunately, in Houston, Texas, that's one of the best, largest medical centers in the country.
Right.
Everything is in Houston when it comes to medicine. Whatever you got ailing you, doctor, you could back me up with that. It is the best place to be if you're sick. So I moved there, and I still had the idea that we needed a national network. So with a borrowed desk, no funding, and using my house phone, I started the national office, the National Sisters Network office, because I wanted to have a sisterhood. I'm the kind of person, I love my black women. I love my sisters. I want to be surrounded. I didn't have but one sister, and she lived close. So I visited a lot of cancer organizations, and I found that there was no one thinking about a national connection, a network. I had lived in other cities before, so I knew that from city to city, things aren't the same. So that means that if you live in Louisiana, you do what Louisiana folks do. If you live in New York, you do what New York folks do. It's not good enough. We have to be connected so we all know what's the best way and the best places and the best treatment. Then you can make an educated decision as to what you should do. So I had a vision of a network where all women who look like me could at any time connect and find out what's going on in another city. I can call Greensboro. They can tell me how they do mammograms and how they do ultrasounds. They can tell me what's happening in their city. I can call Joyce and Andrews, all the cities where we're connected. We talk to each other, we meet, we share information, and as an organization, our goal is to educate every woman and every young woman, because we have a Teens for Pink program, to know your body. And you must make your health your top priority. Because without your health, as Dr. Tony said, under diabetes, you have nothing. You can't help your family, you can't work, you can't be in the church. Nothing happens when you don't have health. So we have to rethink what's the most important thing. The most important breast thing is you. And it said, breast cancer doesn't hurt, the book I read. Well, I said, okay, well, this didn't hurt. It was just a sensation. So finally, I got to be proactive. Just good luck, I guess. And so when I asked the doctor, what else can you do to find out why I have this sensation in my breast? So he said, oh, you have good insurance. We can give you an ultrasound. Now, mind you, I've been going to him for years and did mention that I had a sensation, and he just kind of blew it off. Finally, when I had my ultrasound, they found out that I had a 3.5 centimeter tumor in my breast. You know how big 3.5 centimeter is? It's large. I have been looking for that single P or calcification that we all talk about. But there's 15% of the women across the country who have a palatable mass and only an ultrasound shows up, that mass. That mass had been there for 5 to 6 years. I could have found the mass at stage 0, or DCIS. President I had to find it at stage 2. So she's outstanding because she's so dedicated. She makes things happen. One year she had an event and 500 people showed up. And I want to say hello to my sisters in the back. We have not met before, but I'm an honorary member of the AK Alpha Kappa Alpha, and that was 2 years ago that was bestowed upon me. And it's something I wanted to do in college, but I didn't get a chance to do that when I was at Morgan. So that's a dream that finally came true for me. And these ladies just mentioned the National is starting their breast cancer initiative, and guess where it's going to start? Houston. I bet you didn't know that, did you? I just talked to the national director over the plan too yesterday. She let me know that it's coming to Houston because it's been a big secret. But she says about using matters in your daily life, and also make sure that you spread the word because it's important. We need to keep her going. It's not easy. So, thank you. I'm so thrilled to have my sisters from, I started to say, it is North Carolina. They have come from Greensboro. Can you stand, please? It's a very active chapter. These are the boots on the ground, the people in the community that brings the programs that National develops. They make it happen. We can't do what we're doing without these ladies, and they represent who we are. Dear friends, sisters. Hey. About 5 or 6. We enjoyed Charleston, so I'm happy to be back here and see all you lovely people, some from different places. But before I get started, I'd like to personally thank the president of Black Health Matters.